Hello everyone, this is Flaming Demon Wolf here, coming at you with another, Dragon Ball video actually. There isn't going to be no Dokkan footage in this one, even though yes, I do consider myself a Dokkan tuber, and yes, I know that's pretty much what my channel is. I don't plan on going, I guess these more deeper type of discussion videos about certain characters too often, but, excuse me. Had a little bit of a burpage going on there.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. But this is in a way, and yes, that is the Foxy Waifu here joining me on this one. But this is in a way a remake of a video I did on my main channel because I was getting frustrated with, well, not so much frustrated. I don't remember my reasons of making those videos. If it was A, I was getting frustrated with how people were treating Zebralee, or B, I did it because, you know, it was just one of those random discussion videos, and it could be one of those videos that I did just because I was too lazy to do one of my characters on my main channel. Just in case anyone's wondering, on my main channel, I'm a voice actor. I do consider myself, I guess you can say I do, if I could compare myself to any of the Dokkan tubers, I would probably compare myself to Toon Rami in that aspect. The difference is, I don't voice act on this channel too much.
That is true, you don't.
I mean, occasionally I'll slip into the Broly voice because it fits the theme of the channel. Or B, you know, I might do like a Trunks.
Hi.
Attention, all proud warriors.
Take it.
You're about to fight a real Super Saiyan. And I'm not talking about Goku.
Trunks' famous line to Frieza.
And this is Super Saiyan 4.
This is when I hop out of the video.
You know, you all get the point. I voice act. But in the video, I talked about both Raleighs and both Bardocks, but in this case, we're separating the two topics for two separate videos.
Yee.
Because I get the funniest feeling in the Bardock one, I'm going to be ranting.
Oh, there's going to be a long rant in that one. I have the funniest feeling on that as well.
So anyways, today we are discussing Zebralee and DBS Broly. Not so much which one's better, but so much, you know, why people need to stop crapping on Zebralee so much. Just because DBS Broly is a thing, and even though the Dragon Ball Super version of Broly fanboys, and I'm talking about the ones that have always hated Zebralee, and this movie gave them more ammo, it needs to realize, and this is going to be a hard thing for them to accept. If it wasn't for the first Broly movie, and Zebralee being successful, DBS Broly, the movie, wouldn't have happened.
Nope.
That's just the facts. We could have gotten Dragon Ball Super Cooler, Dragon Ball Super Bojack, Dragon Ball Super Janemba, Dragon Ball Super Turles, even though technically we did kind of get that with Goku Black.
Yeah, we technically did.
But, you know, Goku Black is a much more cooler evil Goku, in my opinion. Turles, we do know someone that's a big Turles fan.
Oh, yeah.
And not trying to throw shade at her, just Turles isn't all that interesting. I'm hoping eventually Heroes can actually maybe have him go Super Saiyan, add that little bit of that sauce to him, but Turles is just a throwaway character, in my opinion. Even though that I am looking forward to his LR when it comes to global.
Yeah.
But that's just, you know, the facts, and I have always said this, I've been saying this, if you like DBS Broly, but don't like Zebralee, that's totally fine. You know, I know people on both sides of the argument. People that like Zebralee, but they don't like DBS Broly, and people that like DBS Broly, but they don't like Zebralee. That's fine. What I don't like is seeing certain DBS Broly fans completely crap on Zebralee, because that's disrespectful to not just your favorite version of Broly, but the creator of Broly, which wasn't Toriyama, by the way. Toriyama only drew Broly. And just for the sake of me not trying to butcher anyone's name, I'm not going to try to butcher the actual creator of Broly's name. I'm sure that Mizuki here will put his name on screen and all that.
Oh yeah, I will. When I'm editing, I will.
But, you know, in my opinion, actually no. Like, in my opinion, no. It's not an opinion. You know, it's a fact. You are disrespecting the new version of Broly when you say crap about
the OG.
Original.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for the original, and if it wasn't for that version of Broly being so, Broly being so successful, we wouldn't have had Toriyama actually look at Broly and actually change him up a bit to have him fit in with the current Dragon Ball story.
That is very true. You are not wrong on that.
So, I guess we should go ahead and just discuss the big controversy when it comes to Zebralee. The one thing that makes people absolutely despise him.
The crying?
Yeah.
Thing.
So, everyone believes that Broly cries because of Goku. As it turns out, after watching Geekum's video, and I don't know why it never was apparent to me. I guess it's because of how that scene was, and they don't, fully explain it. But
yeah, that's very true.
But sometimes they want us to figure things out, and it makes sense that the reason why Broly gets so triggered at Kakarot or Kakaroto, if you're more of a fan of the Japanese Dragon Ball, it's because Goku symbolizes the stab that happened to him that same very night when Vegeta ordered his execution, his and his father's execution. That's why he cried. That's why he gets so pissed, because he has PTSD from that night, and it would make sense that it would cause some sort of trauma.
That is very true. And when he told me that, and I watched the video, it makes so much sense.
So pretty much people hate Zebralee for absolutely no reason.
Yep.
If they would actually think about what happened to Zebralee as a baby, again, I'm at fault for this as well. But if you put two and two together, it makes total sense.
It really does. Once you put it together.
And to me, that's exactly what I would have done if I was Toriyama. Is I would have maybe put an emphasis on the stab wound, and also, keep it the same as DBS Broly. Give Broly a reason to hate Vegeta.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's why, there is this big, I guess it's a little bit of this disagreement in the Dragon Ball fandom on Zebralee, when it comes to Zebralee, because it's not stated that that's why he cries. He gets pissed every time he sees Goku's face, and it makes total sense.
It really does, because Goku's crying that night pretty much gives him, reminds him of what happened later on that night as well.
And so, because of it, that's why he's so focused on Goku, is because, he's remembering the events, and because the fact that he can't take his anger out on Vegeta, or King Vegeta, because King Vegeta's dead. I think that's why he focuses on Goku, because he's the only one he can take his anger out on.
Yeah. That
with
also talking about this with the whole PTSD thing. This just came to mind to me. You remember that one scene, like after he has the outburst and Paragus calms him down, but
yes,
and Paragus goes and checks on him in his room and he's shaking and stuff, sitting in a chair.
Yes.
I didn't think about that at the time when I first watched the movie, but now since we're talking about the whole PTSD thing, maybe that's why he was shaking his shit, because he was remembering everything.
And there's a chance, yes. Actually, that doesn't make a lot of that makes a lot of sense.
It really does.
And now, with that out of the way, about the whole Scream Kakarot thing, we just pretty much explained why he does that. It's because Goku is linked to what happened to him that very night.
That is...
And in a lot of ways, that makes Zebralee as sympathetic as ZBS Brawly, even more so.
Yeah, even more so.
But because of the fact that, it's not stated, there's going to be a lot of people that might be like, oh yeah, bull crap. It's just crappy story. Dude, when it comes to storytelling, sometimes you have to look a little deeper than what they're showing.
Yep. Because they aren't always going to tell you everything.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna jump into Ruby for this little bit here. Okay. The only example I can use for this is, of course, is shipping, right?
Oh yeah.
And when it comes to the Ruby fan base, and let's be honest, there's probably not many people that watch Ruby that is subbed to my channel, because let's be honest, I'm on this channel. I'm a Dragon Ball YouTuber.
That is true.
Which I'm perfectly fine with, honestly. I love the Dokkan community. I want to be part of that. I want to work with all the people that I watch. But I'm also a Ruby fan. And there's this ship called Bumblebee. And it is a pairing between two main characters, Blake Belladonna, and my favorite character of all time from Ruby, tied with Neapolitan and Yang's mother in Bronwyn, Yang Xiaolong.
Yep.
And the idiot, and I'm going to use that word here, the more idiotic Bumblebee shippers claim that Bumblebee was planned from the start, when that wasn't the case.
Nope.
There's nothing that says so. And the thing is, too, is that during the first 3 volumes, you could clearly tell that it was going to be Blake Belladonna and this other character, Son Wukong, that was going to become a thing.
Yeah.
And and this is a big debate in the Ruby community, which ship makes more sense, Black Sun or Bumblebee. Well, story-wise,
Black Sun.
Black Sun does.
Story-wise, Black Sun does.
Fan service-wise, people would probably say Bumblebee.
Yeah, you aren't wrong on that one.
And of course, in a lot of cases, the people working on the show always go for the fan service because, let's be honest, with it being an American-made show, they can use that ship to market a certain month. And a certain month.
Yeah.
Very easily. I don't think they would do it because it makes sense for the story. It would be for marketing reasons.
Yep. Anything to get money.
But, so, let's talk about marketing.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
Now, arguably, me and Music here are fans of both Broly's. I mean, heck, I got a
Yep.
DBS Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, right there by my Lego Anakin, Anakin Skywalker Jedi Starfighter.
And I have the same one.
And also up there is Goku Black and Super Saiyan for Goku. And below that is my SH Figure Arts.
Gogeta.
Yeah, Gogeta Blue. Right next to it is this Dragon Ball Fighters Super Saiyan Blue Goku that you gave me.
Yeah, I kind of figured that you would like it. It's small.
Yeah, and very easy to display because of that.
Yeah.
But when Dragon Ball Super Broly came out, it did a lot of things for not just this newer version of Broly, but also the older version of Broly, is that no matter what Broly it is, it's going to be marketable. They're going to be selling tons of merch.
This is very true. You are not wrong on that.
People are going to summon for a new Broly unit if he's on Legends or Dokkan. Why? Because Broly is a really popular character, no matter which version of Broly it is.
This is very true.
They know that the fans of Zebralee is going to buy everything that they put out of Zebralee, and they know that they're going to summon for any version of Zebralee, including heroes. I don't know why I repeat myself. Huh.
That's okay. I think he's trying to get your sentence across there. But
including heroes units. Same thing for the DBS Broly fans. The problem is, with Zebralee, they have a lot more to work with, because I would imagine eventually we're going to get a new Super Saiyan 3 Broly in Dokkan. We might get a Golden Grade 8 Broly. And then he becomes Super Saiyan 4. And then maybe like an after skill, he turns into Dark Broly.
Oh, that would be a scary card.
They know people will spend money. If it's Broly, Gogeta, Vegito, Goku, and Vegeta.
I mean,
those
you
5
aren't
characters.
wrong.
Any version of those characters, they know people are going to spend money on.
Mm-hmm. Then you got people like us that like both.
Yeah. And then that gives them even more money.
Double the profit.
Now, if you want to look at, in my opinion, Toei's failed attempt on cashing in on the Broly fans, look no better than Kale.
Yeah.
Kale was made to appeal to the Broly fans. And in a lot of ways, Kale has her share of fans and has her share of haters. Actually, the whole Universe 6 gang actually have their fair share of haters, because, they don't like how they became Super Saiyan. That part I don't like. I don't like that they can become Super Saiyan just from a tingling back when Goku became Super Saiyan because of his best friend dying. Vegeta became Super Saiyan because he was so frustrated with always being behind, Kakarot. Trunks became Future Trunks became Super Saiyan because of seeing his mentor's dead body.
Yep.
DBS Broly became Super Saiyan from seeing his own dad, his corpse after Freeze is like, Broly, look what happened to your father. It's such a tragedy.
And I have to admit, that part in the movie I had to laugh at, because I'm sitting here going, are you kidding me right now? Oh,
Chris Ayers did a fantastic job as Freeze, as always.
Yeah. My God. I laughed at that part. I was just like, oh my God.
And Kale, I don't want to spend too much time on Kale because she's not who we're here to talk about, but she does fit in with the whole marketing aspect is that, you know, I wouldn't buy anything of Kill. If you notice, there's not a lot of Universe 6 merch. If you notice. I haven't seen any.
I haven't seen any either. There is not a lot.
Of course, to be fair, if they made a figure of Hit, I would buy Hit because I like Hit.
Hit's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He's pretty cool.
And I also like Champa, and I really like Bottles.
Oh yeah, I know you do.
But moving away from Kale. Plus with Kale, I'm not a fan of the more, I'm so dependent on this person, and I can only get strong because of them type of characters. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of Hinata. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of Orihime. Again, I've never seen all Bleach, but from what I've seen of her, she starts out that way.
I can attest to this. She does start out that way. I can attest to this because I've seen most of Bleach.
However, I don't hate Kale. I just have mixed opinions on her. So, anyways, Toei knows, Bandai knows, Shueisha knows.
Oh yeah.
Toriyama probably knows. Torotaro knows. Anyone that knows who are the most popular characters in Dragon Ball. Oh my god, I said that weirdly. Anybody that knows who are the most popular characters in Dragon Ball knows that any version of Broly is going to make money.
Oh yeah.
And funny thing is, as long as they can fit him in, Zebralee is never going away. The last thing we had of him, not counting Heroes, actually we haven't seen any Broly's in the Heroes anime yet, from what I've noticed.
No, he has not. I've watched Heroes all the way up to the last episode that they have right now, which is 24. I have not seen Broly yet.
Is that the last animation that Zebralee was in was this was for this anime / attraction for Universal Studios Japan, and he shows up in his own god form,
which you showed me a picture of. It looks pretty cool, by the way.
I would love if they made a figure of that form.
Same here, but I don't know if they will or not.
To be honest, they probably made some exclusive merch for him in Japan, I would imagine. Because,
it's Japan.
Theme parks,
yeah.
Because theme parks love their exclusive merch that you can only buy there.
I mean, you aren't wrong on that.
But, and plus during that time, that came out in 2017. That was a year before Dragon Ball Super Broly. So they were still working on Dragon Ball Super Broly when they were working on that animation. What's even more funny?
That's true.
And what's even more funny, it was crossed between 2D animation and 3D animation. And we saw them do the same thing in the Gogeta versus Broly fight in Dragon Ball Super.
That.
So, was that a little wink of what they were planning for 2018?
It might have been.
And also, too, just to show from the American side, before Dragon Ball Super Broly came out, Funimation put the Bardock special, the Broly, the Legendary Super Saiyan, and Frieza Reborn in theaters. I wish I could have gone and seen those in theaters. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, that would have been amazing to see in theaters.
So even Funimation knows how popular Bardock, especially Broly, especially Gogeta, are.
Yep. So they all know how popular the characters are.
All this new version of Broly did was make Z Broly more relevant because they're still putting out merch for him. We have 2 figures of Zebralee in our possession.
Oh yeah, the 93 and 94 figures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which one of them is Legend Super Saiyan. The other one, which is very rarely seen.
It's his Super Saiyan form.
Because when you think of Broly, you think of the legendary Super Saiyan form.
Yeah, that's what people normally think of when you say Broly. But it's rare to get a figure of him in his Super Saiyan form.
There's actually more representation of DBS Broly in his Super Saiyan form than there is of Zebralee.
Huh, I didn't know that.
And what's even more funny is that they wanted to, they could put on another Super Saiyan Zebralee figure, but this time make him have the blue hair from the first Broly movie.
Ooh, yeah, they could do that.
Which kind of makes me wonder, that version of Broly as Super Saiyan had blue hair. Super Saiyan Blue has blue hair. I don't want to start any conspiracy theories. Maybe Toriyama was inspired by that, maybe, or Torotaro, or something like that.
Possibly.
And there's a sleepy doggo that's trying to sleep, and I think he's a little itchy.
Aww.
What else to say here? But, oh yeah. All this movie did, you guys, is just gave Zebralee a shot in the arm. Because they know now that Broly is still insanely profitable. And it doesn't matter what Broly it is. They know people will buy it, they know people will summon for it.
That is very true. They do know that.
So, I hope this video kind of helps,
Yee.
you all kind of understand a little bit on why Zebralee needs to be respected. Like, I don't care if people don't like Zebralee. At least respect what he did for your favorite version of Broly. Because without him, DBS Broly wouldn't have existed, and that there's more to the whole Goku making Broly cry thing. There's something a little bit more deeper going on with that.
Oh, yeah. Way a lot deeper.
And also, too, there are some media to where you do have to dig a little deeper and to find what they're talking about. Ruby isn't so much like that. Which, I guess that's why maybe, I don't know, like, not to go off on a tangent here, but Ruby isn't as popular as Dragon Ball.
No, it's not.
Obviously. You know, Ruby has good lore, it has a good story, but in like a lot of ways it could be executed a lot better. But you know, I don't want to go on a Ruby discussion.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is a Dragon Ball channel. This is
Dragon Ball.
So, anyways, let me know what you all think about this. Definitely go sub to Mizuki if you haven't. She's close to 300 subs at the moment. I think you're like 3 away.
Yeah, I am.
And also go sub to my main channel if you haven't. I'm trying to reach 1K. Unless I went down, I should still be at 988.
Let me check for you real quick. You're still at 988.
Okay.
You're good.
I'm trying to reach 1K before Christmas.
We can get him there, guys. He's 12 away.
And then on this channel, I'm trying to reach
100.
100.
You're 75 away from that.
Yeah. I mean, there's no time limit for that. It's just, when it happens, it happens.
True.
So.
Like how it's happening for me when I'm about to reach 300. You
can thank our comic dub for that.
Hey, I mean, I can thank our comic dub for that, which I might put that in the description for anyone that wants to see it.
I'm proud of it.
I am proud of it as well. Me and him, when we do stuff together, we can toss back and forth off each other.
Mm-hmm. So we don't need to record separately.
Or no, we just record it together because we can toss back and forth off each other. Anyways.
But obviously for the guy we're working for, we have to make things a lot more easier on him because he's, at the time he was editing all of it.
Yeah.
All the comic dubs. But anyways, you guys, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell to know when all my uploads go live.
Yeah.
And we'll be seeing you all in the next Dokkan Battle video. Later, guys.
Bye.